How to manage your money in 2023. Establish financial order. One of the essential steps to making money is establishing financial order. You cannot think about creating money without first establishing financial order. Order brings clarity. Order puts things in their perspective. Order paves the way for financial increase. One of the reasons why your life is in financial chaos right now is lack of financial order. What is financial order, and how do I establish it? Financial order is storing in a safe place all the documents for any financial asset you bought or subscribed to. If you do this, you would be able to find any document you need at any instant with your eyes closed. Could you find any document you need right now? Keeping a daily, written record of the items you purchased, food, clothes, etc., and the services you paid for, who you purchased it from, when you purchased it, how much you paid for it. How does this benefit me, Roger? How does establishing financial order help me? Financial order helps you to 1. Store and find your documents easily. You cannot expect to increase financially if you don't have order to all your financial documents. This is the first place to start in your quest for financial increase. Do not neglect this area. If you do, you will continue to wallow in financial chaos and insufficiency. You will not achieve financial freedom, increase, or independence. Yes, I know it will take some discipline, time, and energy to do and maintain this exercise, but it is to your advantage and benefit to do so. Don't be lazy and foolish, and avoid this. You will pay a hefty price if you do, probably already are. I personally use document wallets, which consists of several sections, to store and establish order for all my financial documents. In these document wallets I have separate sections for insurance policies, mutual fund statements, unit trust statements, stock exchange statements, bank statements, telephone bills, light bills, food bills. All documents in each section are labeled and filed in date order: assets, things I own, bills, income tax, MISC. You can create just about any section you want if you use this model. My friends, you need to treat your money like you would treat a business. Keep financial records daily. All thriving and successful companies keep daily records of their expenditure and profit. If you want to flourish financially like they do, copy this pattern. Keep financial records. Keep track of all your assets. King Solomon, the richest king who ever lived, once wrote, "Be thou diligent to know the state, condition, of thy flocks, your assets, and look well. Pay careful attention to managing your assets wisely. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens." Proverbs chapter 27 verses 23, 27. Be diligent to know the condition of your assets. Pay careful attention to managing your money wisely. When you do this, you shall have enough for yourself, your household, and others. Do you know what the condition of your assets is? Okay. I can almost hear you say, horrible. We'll deal with this factor later. Do you have investments in land, stocks on the stock exchange, unit trust savings, a pension plan, shares in the credit union, fixed deposits, a forgotten savings account, bonds, mutual funds? Do you know where the documents for those assets are? Could you close your eyes and find them? Are they in a safe place? When was the last time you checked on those investments? What about that piece of land you bought? When was the last time you visited it? Case in point. Steve bought a lot of land with the hope that he will start to build his home on it in about a year's time. However, after his purchase, he didn't visit the land again until a few months after. But when he did, he found that someone else had already put up a small board house on it and refused to move. He had to hire a lawyer and go to court to reclaim his land. My friend, please make the extra effort to regularly examine your investments. I am pleading with you, don't be negligent with your assets. You could lose them if you do. Secondly, financial order helps you to identify your expenditure. Do you know how much money you spent today? What was your expenditure last month? How much money is in your possession right now? Could you give me an accurate figure without having to physically check? My friend, every day we use money in seemingly trivial ways. If we fail to keep track of these expenditures, we would suffer financial seepage. We would earn and spend money and can't tell where it's gone. For instance, do you know money is spent whenever you 1. Eat something. It cost money to buy that food, unless it came from your garden. 2. Put on the lights, or any other appliance in your home. 3. Open your taps for water. 4. Take up the telephone to make a call. 5. Throw food in the garbage that you have allowed to spoil. Do you know if you're not diligent to know how your money is being spent and on what, you could end up in a financial coma? Locate money leakage. Financial order helps you to see where your money is going, what it is being spent on, essentials or non-essentials, pleasure or profit, if you are experiencing loss or increase. Jack neglected to pay on time a utility bill he knew he had to pay, although he had the money to pay it, and was fined a penalty of a few $100s for late payment. He suffered money leakage. He experienced a financial loss, which he could have avoided. Have you ever suffered financial losses, which you could have avoided? Do you continue to pay for a service you're not really using, like cable TV? That happened to me a few years ago, before I had it disconnected. I was only watching about half an hour, 30 minutes, of cable TV a day, if so much. So I had it disconnected because I realized I was wasting money. Throwing away money, by paying for a service I barely used. Do you know that is money leakage? Are you guilty of the same? Could you identify money leakage in your finances, right now? Also, what about those individuals who cannot even buy food, but have cable TV in their house, paying for a service, which is not an essential with them at the moment? This is not only money leakage. This is being irresponsible in their spending, in their use of money. Are you also guilty of similar acts of money leakage and financial irresponsibility? Do you understand why you don't have money, and money seems to be an elusive commodity for you? There is a proverb, which states, "For the transgression of a land many are the princes thereof. But by a man of understanding and knowledge the state thereof shall be prolonged." Proverbs chapter 28 verse 2. Translation. By acquiring and applying understanding and knowledge of financial guidelines, your financial success will be prolonged. You would continue to enjoy financial success for years to come. Of course, the opposite is true. Don't be ignorant. If you fail to apply financial understanding and knowledge, your present state of poverty will continue. Get as much knowledge and understanding about money as you possibly can, if you want to be financially independent. Knowledge, divine knowledge, like the financial knowledge and wisdom, which is revealed in this video, and advice for finances, if applied, will fill your home with more than enough. Need I say more? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment and like.